Hello there, lovely people. How are you? I hope all is well and everything is fine on your end. Welcome back on my channel. You're listening to Light Channelings once again, and today I have a card reading for you. Today's card reading starts with an appearance of number 33. And before starting with the reading, I'd first like to express my gratitude towards all of those people who are supporting my channel through way of their generous donations, as well as those who are supporting me by sending me their lovely wishes and showing me their unconditional positive regard towards me and my work. Thank you so much for everything. Just know that your contribution, your love, your support means a lot, and it's truly making a big difference into something that you don't know and can't see on screen. Okay, I hope, pray and wish that may God blesses you with all forms of abundance for your highest good, and may you receive the answers to your prayers, and may all your dreams come true for your highest good in divine right timing for you. That's what I truly hope, and that's what I truly feel from the bottom of my heart for all of you. Thank you so much once again for everything you guys are doing. Now we will jump right back to today's message. It's a beautiful reading, and it starts with an ending. Ending of what? Ending of a karmic situation or connection. Your person was stuck. It just ended completely, and it happened out of the blue, unexpectedly, because this was the situation or the person, your counterpart was stuck with, and universe said time is up. It's time for this thing to end, this connection to end, the situation to end. So they wrapped it up, or they forced that ending on your counterpart, and it just collapsed. It just destroyed within seconds, and no one was in control of that situation at all. Things have started to move in your desired direction, and I'm still seeing number 33, and along with that I saw 222 along with number 22 right exactly when I said that, and same as before, which happened in one of my previous audio messages while I was channeling, I think. So this happened. Actually, I am trying to be as quick as possible um, because of some personal reasons. I don't have that much time today. A lot is happening, and I believe that you are not able to see what's going on behind the scenes. If there was a situation or a person in particular that your counterpart was stuck with, and this individual was posing as a block in between both of you, I see that coming to an complete end. Because of this individual or the situation with this individual, you had to wait, or you were waiting for so long for something to happen, and now it has finally happened. I see that justice is being served, or is getting served, or is coming in your favor behind the scenes. You may not know this, but it's happening. You can't see it on social media because it's not meant to be posted out there, and you don't have to expect everything to be posted out on social media so that you can receive your updates like that. It's not usually a great healthy idea. Or sometimes it's good to keep things in private so that you do not add up to the existing conflicts and the mess you're going through. So this is happening. This situation has ended, completely ended, I see. And this person who was trying to block your connection on purpose, this individual, this woman, possibly, I feel like it's a woman. It can be a man in your situation, so do not remain fixated on gender or the labels. This person, this individual, had to walk away, and they got their heart broken. They possibly got betrayed by someone else in their life, they actually got the taste of their own medicine, which made them make a decision that it's better to leave than trying to keep two people away and separate them on purpose, who are meant to be together, or those who are divine lovers, divine couples, and have a divine connection with each other. This individual is still, I believe, stalking you or your counterpart. They could be asking other people as to what's going on in between both of you. Has your counterpart approached you for something, or have you received some sort of offer from them? This person is trying to find it out. Or if you are trying to stalk on your counterpart or know something about it, um, through way of this reading, you're going to find out that yes, they recently had an ending with this counterpart, or some of their friends, mutual friends, may pop up and tell you about what's going on in their life out of the blue, unexpectedly. You may just find out by hearing gossip or news about their situation that it just ended, or something just blew out of proportion in that situation. But there is a big there was a big ending, I'd say. Okay, that's what happened. This ending happened because this thing was blocking the divine connection, and it was blocking the progression that was supposed, or that is supposed to be happening within a divine connection. That's why this ending had to take place, and it took place in divine right timing. As I always say, everything is going to happen in due divine timing. You cannot do anything to slow it down or to rush it up according to your pace. The pace that is set by divine is going to remain same, and everything is going to work out according to that divine plan God has for you and in that divine timing. Okay, so always keep that in mind. It looks like your counterpart was trying to keep this other person, this third individual, into the situation, and they just wanted to make you somehow give up on your expectations of having them all for you or beside you, uh, something like that. But it was not healthy, and you weren't at fault for having that expectation that your counterpart should make themselves exclusive for you. There is nothing wrong with that, and that's not called possessiveness. There are toxic individuals, manipulators, and people who are, they've mastered the art of gaslighting. They use this, how to explain this? They use the having of certain expectations into something else. They twist words and then they gaslight the other individual, and they force them into thinking and believing that you're wrong at expecting something good for yourself, something that which is right, something that which is healthy, because they don't want that. It makes them lose control. It could be one of their friends who tried to trick your counterpart into thinking that you're possibly over possessive, overprotective, and dominating or manipulative by having or one second for having this expectation that your counterpart should make themselves exclusive for you, because they don't want that, they don't like that, and they do not want you to have them exclusively for yourself. That triggers them, and they don't think that you deserve that, something like that. It's very unhealthy, and it's very negative for someone to think like that. But that's what I'm getting, and that's why they just did not wanted the spark to emerge in between you two, and the romance to bud. And that's why they did whatever they could, and that's why you had that separation. But it just collapsed. It got destroyed within seconds, and that's what happens usually. Your counterpart was trying to hold on to something which was not healthy, and was not for the highest good of this connection. It was not serving the purpose for which this connection is created. That's why it had to end. And you don't have to compromise with your basic needs, wants, requirements in a relationship. Okay, keeping someone else in there and giving them power to interfere or rule or dominate or create misunderstandings in between two people is not at all healthy. There is no point of possessiveness here. You can clearly see through certain people who just like to destroy relationships between two people, or they just like to destroy relationships among people. They enjoy doing that, and that's what I see here was happening. And it just got ended recently. Everything ended. Whoever this individual is, it looks like there was a person, a friend of your counterpart, who was very jealous of you, very envious of you. This person just has a lot of this person despises you, I would say. And because they did not like you, your energy, your aura, and your emotional intelligence, they did whatever they could to kick you out of their friend's life, I mean your counterpart's life. And they succeeded in doing that in the past, but they were there for a certain period of time, temporarily, and their time has ended. So does the karmic contract I'm talking about. So that's what's happening. But other than that, I still see that their mother may have tried to cause an ending as well, but it did not work. Your counterpart may be trying to communicate, or they could be trying to create balance. They may be working on creating or bringing balance within their family relationships, but I see that it may not work, and it's going to get out of their control because their parents are very, very rigid and stubborn. The family members, possibly, are very, very rigid, obstinate, and stubborn. They do not like change, they do not like getting forced to change their ways. Instead, they think the other person should change their ways, thinking, or beliefs. They like to impose their own thoughts, beliefs, and mindset onto other people. And if that's if that's the situation, I don't see it's going to work out in a healthy way in between them. It's most likely going to cause an ending in between your counterpart and their family members, and they'll just have to leave. They'll have to create their life on their own, possibly without the support of their friends or family members. Right now, they are trying to convince and bring in healing, which I see that it's going to happen later, not now, not in the near future. But they are receiving the healing energy, but at the same time, as I said already, these people are very, very rigid, obstinate, and stubborn. They do not like change. So they are not adapting to change. Instead, they want other people to adapt to their behaviors or work on fulfilling their expectations, which is not going to work because it's not healthy for anyone, not even for themselves. But right now, they are not in a state to understand that. They will when the time comes for them. So until then, it is what it is. You should not let this bother you at all, because this thing is not going to bother your counterpart much longer. They will have to leave. They are already receiving signs, and they will be divinely forced to end this unhealthy attachment, this bond they have with either of their friends or family members or parents. It's not going to work at all. I'm seeing number 17 once again, as well as 170, 170. If these are the numbers you're seeing repeatedly, this reading may be for you. I see that the toxic individuals in their life, or anyone who has a lot of negativity in their heart or mind, or has a lot of hatred towards you or this connection, is struggling to find a way in, which means that they've already gotten kicked out of the situation, and now they're trying to find their way back in. It can be anyone, okay, anyone. It just can be anyone, because the negative entities are trying to find their way back in, so they may use anyone they can, which is an easy vessel for them to use and then penetrate through, to again cause problems for you. But as I said, you have nothing to worry about because they are going to get blocked. They're already blocked. That's why they're getting so furious and ferocious. They're trying to find their way back in, but it's not going to work. They'll just remain there, hanging there, upset, depressed, and in fear. They are in fear already. That's why they are acting so vindictively towards you. So as a result of this ending, you've created a way, a pathway, and a new beginning for you. You've manifested that in your life and it's happening. Everything is going according to the divine plan, and just know that whatever is happening here and there behind the scenes, your connection, your union is protected. Your happiness, your bliss, your joy, your blessings, everything is protected, and it's kept, safely and securely in a box. It's going nowhere. Just know that. And when the time comes, you will see it falling or landing on your lap. Okay? Until then, keep on fighting for yourself. Keep on defending yourself, your goals, ambitions, whatever it is that you want to do in your life, because I see that a situation is going to arise for you as a result of negative forces working against you to block you out of this blessing or these blessings. And when this situation is going to arise, you'll have to fight for your rights or what it is that you want to do in your life. You may find yourself in a situation where people are going to force you to do something that which you do not want to do. For example, marriage. For example, choosing a different career path. For example, compromising with your own self-respect or self-esteem, something like that. Okay, but it's all related with your independence, freedom, and your overall growth. People do not like independent, empowered women nowadays. I'm talking about those who still carry on with that orthodox mentality. Okay, not everyone. We have really great individuals, and there are a lot of people out there who are adapting to these changes, these much needed changes, but then still there are individuals who do not like to change, like your counterparts or your parents or family members, if that's the case for you as well. So you'll have to fight. They are fighting on their end, or they will have to fight. They will find themselves fighting with these people, but you'll also have to you'll also have to fight for what it is that you believe in, and fight for your wants, needs, and to make or create a way to chase your dreams. You'll have to fight for that. So keep on fighting, because I see there's great success out there ahead for you, and you are going to move away from these troubling situations and phases. Both of you are going to come back into contact with each other quite soon, not in the very near future, but quite soon. How soon, I cannot tell you, because soon is different for each and every one of you and is dependent on the definition of universe, not mine on yours or yours. Okay, right now your counterpart is acting out of their ego and pride when it comes to you, because they want to reach out, they want to communicate, but they are letting their pride and arrogance get in the way. And the reason is they see you becoming even more powerful and empowered day by day. So they are still dealing with that need or habit of dominating or being in control altogether. They are not habitual in handling or dealing with strong women like you. So right now they are just keeping everything to themselves, and they are finding their way out of that situation they're into, and they're just strategizing. It's not like they do not want to communicate with you or they do not want to express how they feel. They are thinking about 10,000 things, and the conclusion they're reaching at present is that it's better to stay away from you for a temporary period of time, to protect you from their ego and protect them from your judgment, because they feel like you are going to judge them and you might burst out of anger on them, you might lash out on them, and they are nowhere in a state of mind to deal with that, because their ego is real big and they are very well aware of that they may hurt you even more by being in their ego and arrogance. So they do not want that to happen. Your angels want to say that you do not have anything to fear about in this current situation. Right now is not the right timing, and you should only ask for help from your angels. Okay, you will have success, as I already said, that I see great success for you ahead, and your fortune is going to bring you even more money, fame, or abundance, and you're about to get popular. If not already, you are, in whatever you're doing, especially if it's aimed at serving other people, or if you are following your passions and purpose with a touch of spirituality. You're going to fly high, and it's going to trigger a lot of people out there who are going to watch you, or are already watching. They are going to feel threatened by you, by your power, by your success, whatever, including the people your counterpart has in their life at this present time. These can be their parents, their siblings, their friends, or just anyone else who thought that you'd end up being a nobody in your life in the beginning at first sight. But times have changed. They did not know who they were talking about, they did not know what they were dealing with, but now they are learning, and everything is getting revealed to them day by day, bit by bit, as to what exactly they were dealing with and who is it they were talking shit about. So there is the feeling of shame and guilt in some of them, not all of them. They know that they can do nothing. They can only stare at you and your counterpart from a distance, having hate or jealousy or envy. Nothing more than that. So there's huge transformation going on in this connection. So just feel that, I'd say. Everything is happening for your highest good, and your wishes are coming true in the most perfect way, in perfect order, in divine right timing. So this was the reading. I hope you enjoyed listening to me, and I hope that you found the clarity you were seeking. Both of you are healing, and you may soon get a chance to have a meetup with each other. Let people do whatever they want to do. They will not be able to create any or bring any harm to you or create any damage, because you and your connection are protected. Okay, so that's all for now. If you enjoyed listening to me, give me a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. With that being said, if you'd like to support my channel, please follow the link given in the description box below, or you can simply find me through way of my given email address on PayPal. Okay, there is another message that which universe wants to give you, as it suggested that things are not going to happen overnight. So do not jump to anything, and don't act hastily. Remain patient, because things are still going to take some time for everything to come full circle, and for you to receive your desired results perfectly. Be patient and wait. They are saying wait. Reconsider if you get communication or some sort of offer from your counterpart, because it might not go as you want it to, because they are still acting out of their pride, ego, and arrogance. Okay, so this was the reading. Now I'll sign off. Thank you so much for listening and stopping by.